let you go. So it's a very difficult one for Simon. Push the tempo, yes. Commit to a breakaway and really try to push the tempo. Probably not, because he's probably not going to get too much clearance. So Simon just trying to push it along, keep this attack rolling for as long as possible. We've got bonus points coming up. The harder it is to those bonus points, if he's towards the front and in a smaller group, because of the amount of attacking that's happened, he has a better chance to win those bonus points. Push him up the overall. He's only 13 seconds back, remember. So yeah, I think for Jayco, make it hard, make it fast, make this keep going for as long as possible, tire the other riders out and try and take advantage of it on Mount Lofty.
Jack Ruken-Gray has had company in the shape of the red number, the most aggressive rider yesterday, Casper Pedersen, so he's still got good legs. You didn't see it yesterday. He survived onto Bolunga Hill for the first time and survived well as well. He's obviously got good form, Casper Pedersen. There's two Soudal Quick-Step riders now in this leading group, along with Pedersen as well. So get regrouping behind, though. No surprise with the company that's in there either to see Visma Lease bike also involved too in that chase back.
Yeah, Visma Lease bike. Then you got Kel O'Brien from Jayco Alula, Quinn Simmons as well. This is really a tough one. Alpecin Fenix on the right hand side going again, just trying to get any sort of small group together, trying to push the tempo. Quinn Simmons on the right, following that now. It's been hard. Then you got one of the Bora riders riding. They've had a fantastic week as a team as a whole with Welford. Not just the individual victory, but team victory as well.
This looks like Yuri Holman. Oh yeah, Angel Lopez as well on the attack. Big riders from big teams. I think this is Yuri Holman in the lead, going clear. They're a man down after yesterday, by the way, everyone at home, just so you're aware. The popular Australian former esports world champion, Jason Osborne, crashed in the feed zone on top of Wollonga Hill. This is according to his own social media. His bike, his lovely Purple Canyon, according to him, broke into 4 pieces in that crash. He seemed to be all right, though, was looking for a bike, but was passed by all the team cars and didn't get a bike. That was him out of the race, despite the fact that, according to what he said, he wasn't injured or anything, was ready to keep going, but unable to because he didn't have a bicycle. Terrible shame. He's out of the race. Tobias Bayer, their Austrian rider. I do apologise. Similar build to Yuri Holman, but an Austrian instead in the lead now. Not snapping any elastic, though. So many individuals keen to be in the race-long breakaway in this classic style stage today, with a lot of climbing, but not the most climbing of the whole race. 2,821. It was actually stage 2 that had the most at... I do apologise, this has got slightly more, actually. I think the elevation's grown during the race. I'm sure we started the race with stage 2 having the most, but let's say this is equal, the hilliest and most elevation gain across the whole of it. It's certainly beautiful roads. There's loads of these kind of things. Lush, green, tall trees in amongst interlocking hills. And interlocking hills, of course, always means twisty, windy roads. Looks like Alvaro Hodge is he off the back there, Adam,
suffering,
maybe?
Yeah. He's off the back, yeah. We know he's coming back from injury, trying to find his feet a little bit, but this is going to be a hard day out. And when we see the front of the bike race, we can... It looks fast, it looks hard, but you never get a judge of how hard it actually is, and that is a good example. Hodge coming back from injury, just trying to find his feet again within this pro peloton. He's been doing a great job this week, but quite a good example of a pro rider. Sometimes we question, is it that hard in there, is it not? That's a good example. That man is still a professional rider, still on very good form, fitter than the average cyclist, and he's getting dropped.
And he has looked better this week, Hodge, not just in the sprints, but actually all round, getting involved with the race and working for the team too as well, working for Del Toro a number of times. So good to see him back healthy and rebuilding his form, which is good to see. Alvaro Hodge, a Colombian sprinter. Relatively rare thing, but a very, very good one too. Here we go again. Another rolling attack. I think this is Bastien. No, sorry, I do apologise. It's Franck Bonamore, their French all-rounder.
Followed by Harry Sweeney.
Harry Sweeney, the only Aussie in that EF Education Easy Post team this week. I'm pretty sure they've got other Aussies on their roster, but the only one here on that multicoloured, almost cartoon-like, pinky yellow Cannondale. And there's a good look at that Van Rysel as well, the new bike that Decathlon Agi Desert, La Mondiale, I should say, are riding this year. I've forgotten what bikes they were on last year now, Adam, but it wasn't Van Rysel, was it? Thank you. It was BMC. They had very orange handlebars, didn't they? They were very helpful for us as commentators because you could not miss them. The brown shorts have gone. Black, blue and white. Chris Harper closing the gaps again. Yeah. He's going well, Adam, isn't he?
We know it is going well, yeah. And once again, not a full attack across this, not like a full speed attack where he's surprised the peloton. He's brought the peloton with him. He knows that he's brought the peloton with him and trying to stretch things out, hurt the legs. Once again, Jayco, it's very obvious they want this to be hard. We've had Simon Yates rolling to the front, not necessarily attacking, but just pushing the tempo. Harper, once again, pushing the tempo, bringing the whole peloton with him, stringing him out, hurting the legs. We've heard from Simon Yates that he thinks it's going to be a big tactical battle today. We have only seen, have we seen an Israel Premier Tech rider at the front so far? Not necessarily. So they're just letting that play out a little bit. We see it in the Grand Tours with Jumbo-Visma on days like this. We know the strength in depth within Jumbo-Visma, and in the same case as this within Israel Premier Tech. We know they're very capable riders. We know they're strong climbers. We know the experience within that team. And it's almost a case of sit back, let them do what they're going to do, let the brakes form, don't try and chase them, don't try and control them, just let be what will be. If we need to react, we've got the strength to do so, but let this go. And the longer it goes on, the longer it takes for a break to form, the less work we have to do in itself, the less riding we have to do on the front, the less chasing we have to do. So just let the breakaway form naturally, and if there's a real danger in there, we can react. If not, that's riding on the front we don't have to do. So that time that this breakaway is taken to go, the better it is for them ultimately. So many different ways to look at this as well. Jayco really pushing the place, wanting to make it hard. That's benefiting them because it's making it's benefiting Simon Yates, but it's also benefiting Israel Premier Tech. So it's so hard to judge what's right, what's wrong, and you just have to stick to your plan. If you decide, Jayco, we're going to make it hard today, that's what they're going to do. Israel, let the break form on its own, let those riders keep attacking. There's less riding for us to do on the front, less control we have to do. You've got to let that happen as well. So you just have to stick to your game plan. Harper once again on the attack.
That was bringing back Archie Ryan, the Irish rider for EF Education. All the while, Filippo Ganna, world hour record holder, just sat there as well. This looks like another attack. Is it Juanpe Lopez of Lidl Trek? Rolling with the moves, but he's not the only one attacking either. It keeps going, doesn't it? I think that's Frank Bonamore going again, and this time it's the chance of another of the EF Education riders, Sweeney, going again. Thank you, Adam.
EF, you've got to take your hats off to them. They've been aggressive, like pretty much every attack so far that's gone. EF have been in it.
Yeah, they've been told to be in the breakaway, definitely. Juanpe Lopez has gone with him as well. Juan Pedro Lopez, the Spaniard for Lidl Trek in the middle there.